welcome to the amazing, colorful world of Olumide Onadipe, one of Nigeria's most talented, energetic, creative artists, as he presents an amazing showcase of sculptures and paintings, which he has titled Connecting the Dots. Olumide gets his inspiration from living in Lagos, a metropolis that is one of the world's 10 largest cities. And so out of the 22 million people that we have living in Lagos, many of them on a daily basis throw away these plastic bags. And Olumide has upcycled this waste, which has become an environmental challenge, and created these amazing sculptures, reminding us of the ability of Africans to find solutions to our problems.
I am Olumide Onadipe, a multimedia artist. Art is, it's life, it's enjoyable, it entails something more than just something that I cannot describe. It's like euphoria. I was looking at a newspaper, a magazine, and I saw a reflection, a foliage of a tree captured against the sun. Then it made a lot of meaning to me. Then that actually sent an idea that instead of me trying to preserve natural leaves to create an expression on canvas, that I can actually paint leaves directly to create forms. That was how the leaf journey started. The leaves are like they are like many parts coming together to form a community, and that actually mirrors what is happening in the community today. That as I paint with leaves and I depict images with concealed or revealed images with leaves, but the narrative behind it is putting people together. How do we give ourselves emotional support, emotional strength? How do we address issues that are relating to the family life? And basically, I believe that the family is a fundamental unit of the society. That is where the society starts from. And if we want to build a strong nation, if we want to build a strong society, we have to start from the family. My wife and my children are fundamentally important to my development as an artist. When I got married, I was painting, and I thought that having my studio outside my home is very crucial for my expression. I realized that it wasn't just working for me. I mean, I love to wake up in the morning, first thing, not to say I will not pray, but to pray, then walk into the studio, do something tangible, then to be the last thing that I do before I go to bed. As a social commentator, being an artist, my work reflects my environment, and one of the works in which reflects the environment is The Watchers, which I started, I think, around 2013-14. I remember it's during the Jonathan regime, when there is a lot of tension in the north. People could not sleep with their eyes closed. I mean, imagine somebody after going to work all through the day and you couldn't just sleep with your eyes closed, and we have to watch each other to make sure that we stay alive. So I just try to create a subtle way of expressing those realities. So The Watchers has two people backing themselves and trying to protect themselves from being massacred or killed by the so-called Boko Haram at the time, that actually displaced a whole lot of people in the northern region of Nigeria. The Queen's Retinue, a piece which is still unfinished now, it just talks about the position of women in our society. Women are playing critical role in developing the society. I also feel that women are taking they are stretching their position in society, which is good. Then there is another interesting series I just started, the Mosul economy. The approach of wood, painting of wood, actually occurred to me when I was watching a BBC news and I saw some street art which they were done on panel woods. We call it packing case, pine wood, and all mashed together. And the lines separating those panels actually create impression that I can actually not a public morale, but put words together to paint on wood. This tell me to paint on canvas. And the first one I did, which is the Mosul economy, actually gives me a lot of possibilities that I can actually stretch painting on panel wood. The end of the work, which is the output of the process, always compensates all those stressful, tedious, boring time. If I have to consider the processes in which I used to create this work, I think I'd rather just be painting and not explore. But the finished product always creates a satisfaction, that kind of euphoria that cannot be explained, and that is actually what fuels my engine in producing the work. These processes involve melting. I get the plastics, I pull them down and melt them into different nuggets as much as possible. I have a skeleton done. I wrap the plastic around the skeletal figure. Then I start melting them together. There are different challenges I have faced. In fact, there was also a time I faced health issues because I melted to the point that I could not speak. I had forgotten that there was no extractor, so I was melting, and that actually suffocated me without knowing, because you can be lost in the work when you start doing the work. The next series talks about the relationship Africa has had with the rest of the world. It talks about movement, that before colonial period or before the colonial era, that Africa have had a very, very long-standing relationship with virtually all the parts of the world. Another series is the ball man. We all know how football have lasting impression on people, and a lot of people are died as a result of football. It's so captivating how we are so passionate about football, and how football also, in the positive side, can actually make people that have differences together. One of the work I'll be showing in the coming exhibition is the work I titled Movement. I think it's the largest work so far, and it's about 7 by 7 feet. It took a whole lot of energy. The work took about 7 months to create. It took about 7 months to create the work. The work actually captures movement, captures people moving from Nigeria. A lot of people have died in the desert of Libya. A lot of people have crossed the Mediterranean Sea to Europe, and they have died. I came in partnership with SMO Contemporary last year, and since then I've had a shift, a dynamic shift in the way I produce my work. I mean, conversations that normally they might not be relevant to another person, but with SMO Contemporary, having this conversation, especially with Ms. Obiago, there is a way she creates deep impression, makes you as an artist value yourself more, makes you see the reason why you must continue your artistic pursuit. And such a warming relationship, I must tell every artist that it's good for every artist to have such a relationship with one person or the other in their artistic journey.